Hey, currency kings and queens. I wanted to go over a NAS trade I did this morning. I saw my setup break above a previous level of resistance, so I got in. It was a slightly before pre-market, around 10 minutes before market, maybe a little earlier. But I did see a secondary level of resistance about 120 points above that entry level. So I got in. On open, I was actually in the trade, which I typically don't like doing because, as you know, with NASDAQ, it's so volatile and does some wicking and whipping, whipsawing and everything. And I set my stop loss at about 50 ticks. So that's kind of been my general go-tos, to set my stop loss at 50 and just deal with it. If it takes me out of the trade, I just kind of manage it that way. But this is the trade that I was in pre-market, up slightly. As you can see on the timer at the bottom, it's showing 8:23-ish. So let's see how this trade goes. I'd also failed to mention that this is minis, micros. I got into NAS micros. So the lot sizes are a lot smaller, which allows me to manage my risk way better. So if you're struggling with consistency and also keeping your profit, your risk management, drop down to micros and that'll help save your account. But as you can see, it is 8:26. Also, if you can see the VWAP, it is trending above that. It broke that level of resistance. As you can see, the wick that was previously up top there on the current candle. We're gonna wait until the open just to get a good glance. This trade took about 10 minutes from entry to exit. Maybe a little less, because I kind of left the camera running, but it's trending above that. The general bias on the higher time frames also up, so that allowed me to, take a buy. I like a lot of times to drop down to the 1 minute time frame, just to see what it's doing. If it's forming any kind of structure at those lower levels, it'll give you a general idea of where the market could be headed on your 5 and 15 minute time frames. So I like to look at the 1 minute. This is right before market open, about a minute and right at 2 minutes before market opens. As you can see, the volatility is coming in. We have that W pattern, but it's still making higher highs and higher lows. It retraced back down to that previous area. And I am completely just looking at my trade. And this is how you manage trades when you are in them. If you want to improve on your risk management and exit trades earlier, if you just see that it's not going to go in the direction of your bias, this also gives you the ability to do that on the lower time frames, which other people, and I sometimes call it the sniper entry exits. You can also manage risk at these levels. So if I would have seen like the 1 minute structure making lower highs and lower lows consistently instead of on a retracement, I probably would have exited before my stop loss was hit. That way, if it saves you 20 bucks, 50 bucks, 100 bucks, I mean, you can still, if you see your setup again once in the market, save a few ticks and also keep your account in good standing. So as you see that push down, we're still on the 5 minute at this time, and it is 8:30. The market has opened. We have the volume coming in and pushing the market up. And I am managing the trade, but even when I am in the trade in green, I still will look at my lower time frames to see if there's any signs of it trying to reverse and push back down. I'm also moving my stop loss into profit so that it is a risk-free trade, which you will see soon. And I have the two different accounts, so I'm trying to manage both at the same time, which is a skill in itself. But I have a busy morning, so I'm just trying to get what's for me today. Remember, the market sometimes only gives you what it wants to give you, and the plans that you may have for it may not be the plans that it gives you. So you just take it and live on to trade another day because your account ain't blown and all that extra stuff. But we're looking here. This is the 1 minute still. Got a top wick up there. I'm just kind of analyzing to see if, so that's when I move my account into profit. And then as it continues to go up, I usually do like the 5 minute time frame, and I go under the previous candle for moving my risk up. So that's kind of how you manage the trade, and you allow the trade to play out. If you see that it's coming to an area of resistance but is hesitant or having a hard time getting up there, a lot of times it will push there, but sometimes, and I probably need to get better at this, but sometimes it saves me because a lot of the times, probably 50% of the time when I've gotten out early or taken my profit early, the market has reversed, and I could have lost quite a bit when I was able to see that on the lower time frame. So yep, that's my trade for today. And I just wanted to walk you through my thought process. Everybody's different. There's no right or wrongs. Just follow your plan. And if you see your setup, get in, set your parameters for your risk, and make it happen. Thank y'all for tuning in. Remember, if you are not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button and turn the notification bells on. I'll continue to allow this to play, and I hope you have a wonderful trading day. Close attention to this right here. That is me locking myself out of my account so that I don't go back in case NAS has a run up and I'm feeling like real lucky. So practice that as well. That'll help you a lot. All right, talk to y'all soon. Bye.